Thank you for visiting the Combs Waterkotte website and our Armed Criminal Action Lawyer in Missouri website page. Regardless of the crime, we believe everyone is entitled to the best possible legal defense in the state of Missouri. We have created this audio version of our website page to help you better understand our services and protect your future, freedom, and reputation. If you have been charged with armed criminal action in the state of Missouri, we can help. Don't face the state and court system alone during your armed criminal action charge. Contact one of our Missouri Armed Criminal Action defense lawyers today at 314-900. Help to protect your rights and future. Combs Waterkotte is committed to handling all armed criminal action defense cases with confidential care and understanding. We are not here to judge you. We believe that everyone in Missouri, regardless of the crime they have been charged with, deserves an aggressive legal defense and to have their legal rights protected. With that being said, let's discuss hiring our armed criminal action lawyers in Missouri and setting up a free consultation with our attorneys. Armed Criminal Action Defense Lawyer. If you or someone you know has been arrested and is being charged with arson in St. Louis or elsewhere in Missouri, it is crucial to contact a reputable arson defense lawyer right away. Combs Waterkotte has the knowledge and experience necessary to defend you against arson charges and minimize the impact they have on your life. Armed Criminal Action Lawyer in St. Louis, Missouri. Prosecutors can charge defendants with armed criminal action whenever they allege a felony committed with a dangerous instrument or deadly weapon. A conviction could significantly extend your sentence and delay your parole. Combs Waterkotte has over 5 decades of experience combating these charges. Our armed criminal action attorneys stand beside you throughout the legal process, fighting for a fair outcome. Call an armed criminal action defense lawyer at Combs Waterkotte at 314-900-HELP or contact us online for a free, confidential consultation. What is armed criminal action in Missouri? Armed criminal action is an unusual charge because it requires prosecutors to prove the commission of a felony as an element. You can only commit armed criminal action if you commit a felony while armed with a dangerous instrument or deadly weapon. This statute allows prosecutors to seek enhanced penalties when weapons are involved in felony offenses. For example, armed carjackers may face both vehicle hijacking and armed criminal action charges, unlike unarmed offenders. Unlike weapons enhancements in other states, Missouri's armed criminal action law allows both the primary felony and the weapon-based charge to be contested at trial. Charges involving armed action in Missouri. Missouri law includes several weapon-related charges that can be filed alongside other crimes. These weapons offenses include armed criminal action. This charge applies when a person commits a felony using a dangerous instrument or deadly weapon. The definitions include dangerous instruments, firearms, blunt weapons, knives, motor vehicles, poison. Deadly weapons, firearms, loaded, unloaded, switchblades, daggers, billy clubs, blackjacks, metal knuckles. The weapon doesn't need to be used. Its presence or aid in the felony suffices. However, prosecutors must prove its relevance to the act. Unlawful use of weapons. Charges include carrying a concealed weapon in restricted areas, firing guns into buildings or public spaces, displaying weapons threateningly, possessing firearms while intoxicated or using them negligently. Unlawful possession of a firearm. This includes possession by felons, fugitives, drug, alcohol addicts, or mentally incompetent individuals, often charged alongside other offenses. Possession of a defaced firearm. This charge applies when serial numbers on a firearm are removed or altered, often discovered during broader criminal investigations. Defenses against armed criminal action in St. Louis, Missouri. Common strategies include: no underlying felony. Disproving the felony undermines the armed criminal action charge. No weapon or instrument, demonstrating that the item in question wasn't dangerous or deadly. Mistaken identity. Showing that the defendant wasn't the one possessing or using the weapon during the felony. Possible punishments for armed criminal action. Factors. First offense. First offense with unlawful firearm possession. Second offense. Second offense with unlawful firearm possession. Third or subsequent offense. Third or subsequent with unlawful firearm possession. Possible punishment: 3 to 15 years. No parole for 3 years. 5 to 15 years. No parole for 3 years. 5 to 30 years. No parole for 5 years. 15 to 30 years. No parole for 5 years. Minister 10 years. No parole for 10 years. Minimum 15 years. No parole for 10 years. Why it matters who you hire to defend an armed criminal action case. Sentences for armed criminal action are consecutive and come with mandatory parole delays. Even if you're eligible for early release on the base charge, you must complete the minimum armed criminal action term first. Strategic legal representation is critical. How an armed criminal action lawyer can help. Facing armed criminal action charges in Missouri can lead to mandatory minimum sentences and extended prison time. At Combs Waterkotte, we bring over 5 decades of legal experience to every case. Our attorneys dig deep into the facts, challenge weak evidence, and push back against excessive charges to secure the best possible outcome for you. What can happen if you fail to hire a defense attorney for your armed criminal action charges in St. Louis, Missouri? You may face consecutive sentences for each charge. Parole eligibility may be delayed by years. Prosecutors may pursue the maximum penalties. You risk missing viable defense opportunities. A conviction may result in a felony record and job loss. Navigating Missouri's weapon statutes alone is risky. The legal process can be overwhelming without guidance. Our team can fight to reduce or dismiss charges entirely. Why hire Combs Waterkotte for your armed criminal action defense in St. Louis? With over 50 years of combined experience and a deep understanding of the criminal justice system, Combs Waterkotte delivers seasoned, aggressive representation tailored to your case's unique challenges. How we can defend you from armed criminal action charges in St. Louis, Missouri. We begin by hearing your side and examining all evidence and allegations. Our team works to build a defense strategy that includes uncovering mitigating evidence, securing witness testimony, and challenging the prosecution's claims. We negotiate fair outcomes or fight for you in court. Contact us to discuss your armed criminal action charges in St. Louis. An armed criminal action charge can dramatically increase your punishment. Contact Combs Waterkotte online or at 314-900. Help to speak with an experienced attorney about building your defense today.